Hello, it's Wilko Courts. Welcome back to the podcast. Remember, you can watch here, listen here, or you can go and follow us on Spotify. Remember, we love your comments. Check to make sure that you're subscribed. So every time we drop a video, which is about 5 times a week, that you get that in your feed. Otherwise, YouTube will just never tell you. We love to read your comments and we love you to get involved. This one especially, I need to hear all of your thoughts and opinions and also some other versions of these that have maybe come across you in your life and you've thought, that's a thought. That's a thought, isn't it? So Anne-Marie is a singer. She's a very popular singer.
Random?
I know it's a pivot for me. I'm not someone who is like looking for Anne-Marie content. I've got nothing against her. She did that song of 2002, I think was her biggest one.
Well, do you remember she had that first song and she wasn't super famous yet. And I actually got flown to Sydney to go and watch her sing it at the Kiss Studios in Sydney.
Wow. Okay.
What song was it?
Fancy.
Alarm?
I don't think Alarm was a big deal, was it?
Oh, but it was definitely around 2016. Like she was not a big deal yet.
Okay. Well, 2002 was huge. I know that song was huge.
Which was out in 2018.
Yeah,
that was
2002
huge.
also
and
a great
like
year.
Very obviously written by Ed Sheeran.
Yes. Anyway, she's been on the morning show in the UK. This was a little while ago, and it's one of those TikToks that just come up into your feed, and you're like, "Wait, when was this from?" And it was months ago, but it made me think. It made me think, why are we not? Well, it doesn't matter.
He's trending.
Doesn't matter. We can
cool.
talk. We can talk about this topic whenever.
Great.
Because I hate mine, and I think someone like Anne-Marie needs to think about the child. I'm not saying that you're being a bad parent. But you need to think about the child.
Okay.
This is what Anne-Marie has said on the morning show.
And you were talking about the name.
Yes.
And they said you'd already... Is that the name you actually chose?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Are you going to reveal...
Yeah, I haven't told anyone yet. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay, his name is Forever. Forever Sugar.
Baby Forever Sugar. Now, if anyone was going to call a baby Forever Sugar, I thought it might have been you, considering how much we've talked about your addiction to sugar. And I don't want to shit on anyone. Obviously, Forever Sugar is probably not a family name, so this is not a generational issue. No one's had a gun to a head going, this is a family name and you need to pass this down. I'm going to say it. I think it's a really stupid name, and you got to think of, like, this kid is going to be at school, and like, my name's Neil. That's my given birth name. And it's I love you, Mum. And I understand why you did it, because back then it wasn't crazy to call. No, actually, I think it's always crazy to call a baby Neil. I'm sorry. You can't sit there and call a baby Neil and go, it's a baby. Let's call it Neil.
Okay.
It just doesn't, it feels like an old man name given to her. But then, like, I understand why she's done it, because sometimes you can give something like an older name and it can come around to be like cute and cool. Like your daughter's name is Betty.
Neil didn't come back around.
Betty to me is like super cute now, right? It's come back around. Like when you floated it before I knew you were going to run with it. I was like, Betty's a terrible name. And this is before I knew that you were going to call your daughter Betty.
It was the only one on my list, and he's yelling at me, what a terrible name. And I'm like,
now I've come around to it.
Well, this is only one that we agree on.
You can't call a baby Forever Sugar.
No, you can't. That's you. What is Forever Sugar going to do in the workforce? Like, I understand that, Anne-Marie, you're famous and your name could easily be Forever Sugar.
Easy.
But only since being famous. If Forever decides they want to be a normie and they just like want to go and work in an office, what? Good afternoon, Forever. Please see attached the Excel spreadsheet. That's not a good name for a human being that's grown up. Like, I have friends who agonized over that when they were naming their kids. My bestie's kid's name, he is Billy to everyone, but he still is on his birth certificate, still has William. And even she's like, I really could have just called him Billy. I was like, yeah, absolutely could have just called him Billy. That's just like a normal name. But she agonized, like, when he gets older, he needs to be a William. And then I have a friend who's got a Charles, but he's a Charlie. But they wanted to make sure that he had the older version of that name. And those are normal names that you could have gotten away with, Billy and Charlie, but they still agonized. Why are these celebrities not agonizing over these kids'
I don't know. Maybe because they just think maybe the kid will always be sort of like cushioned in like a very different, like maybe Anne-Marie's kids aren't going to public school and they're not going to go through what I went through as being called Neil with floppy blonde hair. And I once said mother on the bus. And then I was called Posh Boy for the rest of my schooling. That'll never be old for you,
I'm trying to think what name you should have had that isn't Neil.
You know what? We've talked about this a lot in our friendship group, and I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like the older I get,
Neil David. You're Neil David.
Yep.
Now, David would have been a name that you could have had as your first name at the time. That would have made a lot of sense. David Neil Wilcock sounds just as good, but we've gone with Neil David
just
Wilcock.
as good. Yep.
So, there we go. Now, you can't have the name David anymore because we know a guy that we don't like called David. So we can't give you that name as your like other name. But then I look at you and I'm like, I don't think you're a Ben. Like, I'm trying to think of other names around the 80s that were like kind of getting used. I don't think you're a Steve.
So many people, because my nickname is based off my last name, so many people think my name is Will. They think my name is Will.
You could be a
Will.
So
I don't know if I am a Will. It's just because I've been called Wilko so long that like I don't know. Listen, I'm not angry about Neil anymore. Like in my 20s, I was like, this is a bad name. When people go to email me, they don't know who Neil is. They've never met Neil. There are still people who don't know that my first name's Neil. They think Wilko is just like my given name and they've just gone along with that and then that's fine. Yeah. And I'm fine with Neil now. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like when I was younger, didn't love it. And I'm sure Mum and I will argue about this again later on when she watches this episode. But at least my mum, she was going into it with a name that made sense with like, it was my pop's middle name. She had a friend called Neil. Like it all made sense to her. And she was like, these are the things that I love and these are the people that I love. And this is what I'm going to bestow on my child. It makes sense. But like forever. Because I remember when I first heard Michael Hutchins' daughter was Heavenly Harani Tiger Lily.
Oh, yes.
I think that was her official name. It might have been longer. I remember hearing that, and even my mum was like, and she loved Michael Hutchins. Like, she loved him.
Oh, mums love Michael Hutchins.
And so she was like, oh, okay. Is that what we're doing with names now?
Well, can I run some names past you?
Sure, you can run some names. I've got
some celebs.
Celebrities? Yeah, great. And then after that, I'm going to tell everybody the list of names that people tried to get through that have been rejected from many different countries.
So, Meghan Trainor.
Oh, yeah. It's Meghan. Come on,
Meghan.
mate.
Sorry. In Australia, it's Meghan.
It's Meghan, yeah.
So she called her second born Barry Bruce.
And I kind of love it. Like Barry Bruce is like one name, or Barry and then Bruce is the middle name?
Bruce is the middle name.
Okay, well, you're just going around being Barry. There's nothing wrong with being a Barry.
But
I love the TV show Barry.
Sorry, but the name Barry is akin to the name Neil. No one's seeing a baby and being like, that's a Barry.
But I would be less, because the thing is like, you call him little Baz. Hey, Baz. Is Baz Luhrmann's name just Baz Luhrmann?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. That Luke Cook guy,
Yep.
he's just had a Buzz Bruce. Is Baz Luhrmann a Barry?
No. Baz Luhrmann's real name is Mark Anthony Luhrmann.
Oh, Mark Anthony? Wasn't he married to Lopez?
Jennifer Lopez, yeah. I was like, the guy who sings that Need to Know, tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. He legally changed it to Bazmark Anthony Luhrmann.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Where did
Bazmark?
you get Baz from?
Bazmark feels like a company that makes pens.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like a company that makes pens.
Wow, that's so weird. Okay, other celeb names, give me.
Yeah, so Luke Cook just had a Buzz Bruce. So Bruce, I guess, is having like a comeback as a middle name. I guess Bruce was a lot of these
Bruce
people's
is just not a
dads'
good. It's not a good name. I'm sorry,
Not a good
Bruce isn't a good
name.
name. I can get on board with Bazza, but Bruce is a bad name.
Yeah, they've had Chaplin, Ozzy, and Bruce. Chaplin, Ozzy,
Chaplin?
and Buzz. Yeah, Chaplin.
Chaplin.
Yeah, but
feels religious.
Chaplin instead of Lain, which is the religious one. But to me, it just
Oh,
feels
is it?
godly.
The same. Yeah. Godly.
There's this family on Instagram. Oh,
yeah?
you know who has batshit ones? Nara Smith and Lucky Smith. They're fucked. They've got batshit ones. Okay, here we go. Here's the names for Nara and Lucky Blue Smith's kids, which like Lucky Blue, that's what his actual name is. So, of course, he was going to roll with crazy names for his kids. So they've got Rumble Honey, Slim
Rumble
Easy.
Honey is a coffee flavor.
Slim Easy is a cigarette for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Oh, get me a pack of Slim Easies, will you, love, while you're down the servo. They've got Whimsy Lou.
I fucking hate it.
And their latest one is, and this one sounds like a Disney movie character, Fawny Golden.
Fawny Golden
Fawny
feels
Golden.
like a rip-off of Goldie Hawn somehow. You know what I mean?
It also feels like it could be Bambi's mum, like Fawny Golden.
It could be, yeah. It could be Bambi's mum. Bambi the dancer in a strip club? Or Bambi the cartoon?
It's written in the stars. So, and then there's this this is the last one I'll do, but they've got crazy names too. So there's this influencer on Instagram. Her name is Aubrey Jones, and they have got 7 kids. Wow. And they've got the wildest names. Okay, their oldest one is Trendy. Then there's Zaylee, Sunny, Truly, Journey, Rocky,
No.
Disney.
No, you can't call your fucking kid Disney.
Oh, but they did. Little Disney.
I mean, was it for a competition? Like they get free entry to Disney for the rest of their life? Like
Bloody
what?
hope so, wouldn't you? Like if you're calling your kid Disney and you're still paying to get through the gates, well, what a waste.
Yeah, I know. It feels like a waste. Now, before, I know we've come for a lot of people's names, but obviously we're allowed to because I hate my name. No, I've come around to it now, but I did for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it ever really suited me as a child. But you have a normal name, and there's nothing wrong with your name. But there is something wrong with the way that it's spelt. It's one of those, because it's not spelt Courtney.
No, you would think it would be Courtney, but it's Courtenay,
Courtenay.
which is like a French town, I'm pretty sure. And like you would have seen it as a last name as well, Bruce Courtenay.
Right.
Well, Bruce comes back up. But like even my mum misspells it. Like even she's given me things with the name Courtney on it before, and I'm like, Mum, that's not how you spell my name. You put it on the birth certificate, for God's sake. Or my whole entire life I've had to live with spelling this, and then you wrote my name down Ney. I can't with
That's
you.
infuriating. That is
And then
infuriating.
and changed my super easy last name to my married name, and now I have to spell that everywhere I go.
Oh,
Bullshit.
yeah. God, you had such an easy last name, and
So easy.
your
DOVIS.
last name now has this fucking silent letter, and you're like, well, we've fucked it. Like, because your whole life you're having to spell everything.
Whenever someone says, "What's your email address?" I just go, "I'm just going to spell it for you."
Spell it for you.
Listen
because,
up, because there's point in me saying my first and last name. You'll never get it.
I'm going to spell everything to you. All right, let's get to the official lists. These are over the last few years of the band names and from people who are trying to name their children these certain names in Australia, New Zealand. There's a few other countries I've got too, but these are some fun ones. Let's start off strong. Adolf Hitler. That's one that didn't get through, which is shocking. Someone tried to call their kid Australia, and Australia said no to that.
I wonder if they would have taken just Australia.
Yeah. Someone tried to call their child Bonghead, one word.
They sound like they grew up in the town you grew up in.
They must have. And they had that kid young.
Shout
Let's
out.
call him
Dora Creek.
Bonghead. Chow Tao? I don't know.
Chow Tao?
Chow Tao.
Why did that not get
CHOWTOW.
through?
I don't know.
I quite like
don't
Chow
know.
Tao.
Little baby Commodore didn't get through.
Again, grew
little
up where
baby,
you grew up. That is
little
so
baby,
funny.
little baby Dickhead, maybe little baby G-Bang. This list is aplenty. Smelly, snort, socceroos, shithead, scrotum. This is one that will pop up everywhere in all the countries. People trying to name their child Satan.
I just don't understand it. Even if you're not religious, in what way would that make you?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And little baby Ranger, which is what your mum was obviously considering before she got to court today. Oh, yeah. When kids would call you that at school, you're like, yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, that's my real name. Yeah, my birth name.
In New Zealand, Prince, Princess, Prince spelt Prync, which I really love. Majesty, Emperor, Rogue, multiple requests for Rogue, which I love that people are just trying to call their kid Rogue. Royale, but spelled ROYAALE to try and get through. And fish and chips.
What?
All
One word?
Yep.
Oh
Also, okay, there was a court battle because the court blocked a name which was Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii. Justice is one which is a common name in the States, I think. But Justice was banned. So that's crazy in New Zealand. In Iceland, this is what I found really funny about the list from Iceland and the articles that I could that I could click on translate and they could make sense. But it's because certain articles certain names don't fit the Icelandic grammar or spelling rules like the foreign names do.
Sure.
So names like Carolina or Lina, depends how you say it, but that's out. Duncan, no good. You can't be called Duncan in Iceland.
Really?
Yeah, Camilla, Claudia, they've all been refused. Zoe, whether it's ZOE or ZOI, out. Angie, Lady, Ariel, you can call your baby girl Ariel, but not boys.
Oh.
Which I find hilarious. In Sweden, there's no way I can pronounce this name, but apparently this was a famous rejection. I'll just spell it out for you, shall I?
Yeah.
Do you have time?
Yeah.
BRFXXCCXMNPRXVCLMNCKSSQLBB11116.
Do you know what that sounds like? It sounds like Dad went and wet the head and then fell asleep on the keyboard while he was typing in what to call the baby. And then just uploaded that to the birth registry's website.
You know what? It's not far from what Elon Musk called one of his kids.
Yeah, true. What was that?
It's very close.
Something.
It was something with like, I don't know, square root of pi or something. Also in Sweden, banned IKEA, Veranda, just the letter Q, Metallica. That was disputed.
Oh
you can't call your kids Superman, Elvis. They're just some of the names that have been rejected.
But Neil keeps coming around and somehow still not getting rejected.
In Denmark, monkey,
comeback
anus.
is coming.
Pluto. At least I'm not called anus. You know what I mean? Like
anus. I thought you said Angus.
Yeah. No, anus. Anus one. And okay, right. So in the States, the list is like a lot of names get through. Adolf Hitler is a popular one that doesn't. Santa Claus also does. Oh my God. Sorry.
Why would you want
I
to
just
call
said
your
that
kids
so matter of
Santa
fact.
Claus?
You can't call your child violence or violent. Imagine calling a baby violence. Like, as a gay, they say that I shouldn't have kids, but fuck me. So many people need to fill out some sort of license before they can procreate. Baby boy is also banned in some states. You can't call your baby boy.
Do you know when I was working in the pet store a different lifetime ago?
Yeah.
I fell in love with a little dog and I wanted to buy him, but then someone bought him. And I called him Baby Boy. But it was based on the song Baby Boy by Beyonce because I would sing that to him alone. Baby boy, stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy. And I would sing that to him in the pet store. But I do think you should be allowed to call a dog Baby Boy.
Yeah, true. And it's so funny that you've just gone from like human names to dog names, but you're always yelling at me that me raising my dog is nothing like raising your children. So anyway, if you've come across a name that has made you raise an eyebrow, we want to hear it. So put it in the comments below.
A tragedy.
Because I
What's
just
that,
feel like
Reddit? Tragedy. How do you spell it? Tragedy. Yeah, TRAGEDEIGH. Tragedy.
You think that's a name?
Well, this is what there's like a whole subreddit dedicated to tragic names that have got crazy spellings.
Well, if you need inspiration, that's where you go. Put them in the comments below.
comments.
And we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.